today I'll be giving you a tour of our yearly planner and also going into a bit of how to use it in case you're new to digital planning. So the first thing you will need is a PDF annotation app, which it could be Goodnotes or Notability or any other note-taking app. I usually recommend Goodnotes. That's the one that I'll be doing this little guide on, show you how to use. But just know that there are other alternatives as well, because for Goodnotes, I do know that you have to pay, I think it's like $7 or $7.99, something like that, to purchase the app. And other apps such as Notability, they are free. But I do prefer Goodnotes, so that would be my recommendation if you can get that one. So after you purchase your planner and you download it, you should have it here in your files. When you purchase the planner, you will receive a planner user guide and the planner itself. The user guide is basically just going to have the same information that I'm going to be giving you guys in this video, but just know that you do get this user guide with the planner as well, so you have these written down for you. So once you open your planner, it's going to look like this. And then to get your planner into Goodnotes, all you have to do is click on this little up arrow here. And then right here, you're going to see open in Goodnotes. So you can click on that. That should import it. And there you go. Now you have your planner here. So if I go back, you see that my planner is here. Another way to import your planner into Goodnotes would be to click on this new here and then import, and then that would open up your files and you could click on the file to import it into Goodnotes. But I'm gonna hit cancel because we already have our planner here. So now that we have our planner open, these are the covers that we have available for this planner. There are 3 covers with 2022 and then 3 covers that just say planner in case you wanted to use it for next year or so on. With these planner covers, you can change them so that when you see the cover here, it will be the one that you want. So let's say that you wanted this cover here. So what we would do is click on this little icon with the 4 squares, and we would click on the one that we want and just drag it to the front. So the cover that we want needs to be page 1, and then we would hit close. And then when you go back, you can see that that is now our cover. For the other covers, if you would like, you could leave them here, or if you want them to be out of the way, like if you want your cover page to be followed by your index page, then what you could do is click on that little icon again, and then you could just drag the ones that you don't want all the way to the bottom so that they go to the back of the planner. There we go. Okay, so I've moved that cover page to the very end of the planner. That way it's not in my way anymore, and then I could do that to all the other cover pages that I don't want here. After your planners page, you have your index page, and this page just has quick links to all of the main sections of the planners, and then also to specific pages within these top tabs right here. So you'll be able to click on any of these sections here. Let's say I want to go to finance. I can go to finance. If I want to go back to the index page, I would click this little home button. So this is just a quick way for you to navigate the planner. But you also have your top tabs here, and then your month tabs over here on the side. So let's start with the top tabs first. So if I go into the yearly section of the planner, the first thing you will have is an important dates page. So right here you would write the year, because this is an undated planner. So you would have to write down the year here, and then you can do all the important dates of the year. By the way, if you're trying to navigate your planner and the links aren't working, like right here, all you have to do is make sure that this is like that, because this little icon here at the top allows me to write stuff down. So right now, if I try to go to any of the links, it's just going to be writing instead of actually clicking on the links. So what you want to do is make sure that this is turned off, and that way you can use the links as you're supposed to. Okay, so after the important dates page, we have our yearly vision board, and this is just a blank page for you to do your collage of your vision board and have it look how you want it to look without having any lines on the way. So it's just a blank space for you to let your vision come to life. So after this page, you have your yearly goals page, and the yearly goals is divided into personal, health or fitness, career or school, whatever the case may be for you, financial, spirituality, and sustainability. So you could have your goals separated by these categories. And right after that, we have the goal plan page, and this is just a template for you to plan out your goals. So you will write what your goal is here, the reason you want to achieve this goal, and I think this is important because sometimes we need a little reminder of why we're trying to achieve a certain goal. You also have a start date and a deadline in case you want to set those for yourself, and a little list here of actionable steps that you need to take and due dates for those steps if that's the case for you. And then there's also a little area down here where you can write some notes or brainstorm, anything that will help you to plan out your goal. After that, we go into the trackers. So the first tracker we have here is the mood tracker, and up here you can choose the month that you're tracking for. So let's say you're tracking your mood for January. I would highlight January here, and then you would assign colors to specific moods, and then on each day you would just color in what your overall mood for that day was. And then at the end of the month, you can kind of have an idea of how your mood was throughout the month. Next, we have the habit tracker page, and here you can write the different habits that you want to keep track of, and you also have the little month portion up here, so you can choose which month this applies to. We then go into our finance section, and the first thing we have is our monthly budget. Again, I have the months up here for you to highlight which month this is for, and then you have your income section where you would do the date, description, and amount of your income. And then there is a fixed expenses part and then other expenses part. And then down here is where you would see if what your actual income, expenses, savings, and all of that for the month matched what you had budgeted, or if there's a difference. Next template we have is the annual savings tracker, and this is just a way for you to keep track of your savings for the year. You can divide this up into however you would like. If you want to set goals for yourself for the amount that you want to have saved for, a specific time of the year, then you can do that. Or you could just, every 2 months you would color in one part here and just write what you have saved for that time. So you could use this however you would like. And then after that, we have the annual overview, and this you would do, once a year, basically just to see how your year was financially. And then we go into our health section. The first thing you will see is a workout planner. You have the months up here as well, so you would highlight the month that you're planning for. And then here you have 5 weeks and Monday through Sunday, so you could plan out your workout for each day of the week. And then also down here there's a workout tracker, just to make sure that you're keeping track of the days that you work out. Let's say that you have a goal to work out every day. This would be a great way to see if you skipped any days at the end of the month. And then after that, we have the meal planner, and this is a weekly planner, so I added the weeks here. So you can choose the month and then the week for that month. And I have a section here for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, Monday through Sunday. And then once you plan out your meals, you have a list down here for groceries, just to make it easier, because as you're looking at what you're going to prepare for each meal, you can already start planning for the groceries for that week. So this just makes it a lot easier for you to know what you have to purchase that week in terms of groceries. And then we have your water tracker. This is just to track if you're staying hydrated. So again, your months are up here. You can set yourself a daily goal. Let's say your daily goal is like 8 cups. So then you would just specify here, a cup is equal to, I don't know how many milliliters or ounces or whatever you want that to equal. And then each day of the month, you would just track, color in the little cups of how much water you had that day. And then we go into our mindset section, the daily check-in. Here you would write the date, and then today's affirmation. You could do an affirmation for that day if you would like. And then 3 things that you're grateful for that day. And then if you want to write down what you can do to make tomorrow better, and then any thoughts and feelings that you're having for that day. And we also have a monthly reflection. So again, we have the little months here for you to highlight. Here there's a little area for you to write what were some highlights from this month, and here what were some low points from this month. And there is another area for you to write just like an overall month summary if you would like to do that as well. And then we have a brain dump section. I feel like it's important for us to have like a brain dump once in a while, so that we can remove a lot of the thoughts and feelings that we have in our mind. That just helps us to clear our mind. So I added that here, and you can add as many pages of this brain dump as you would like. And then we go into the months. You will notice that after mindset, it didn't go to notes. That's because the notes is after the months section, but if you would like, you could use this link to go into the notes here. So let's go back to January. So in each month there is a monthly spread, and here you can just plan out your month. And as you can see, it is a Monday start and it is undated, so there are these little boxes here for you to write down the date. After your monthly spread, we go into the weekly spread. For the weekly spread, we have up here the month and also the week for you to highlight. Because this is an undated planner, this will help you just keep track of what month and week you're planning for. And then we have the days of the week here for you to plan out. Again, it is a Monday start. And then on this side, there are 3 sections here. We have the priorities for that week, your to-dos for that week, and then your notes section here as well. And then we go into our daily spread, and you have a section here for you to write out the date. And then on this side is your schedule. So it starts at 5 a.m. until midnight. And then on this side you have a to-do list, and again the notes section. So each month comes with 1 monthly, 1 weekly, and 3 daily spreads. And this just helps to prevent your planner from having any blank or like unused pages, because I know that people's needs differ. So a lot of people prefer to do just the daily planning, and they don't have use for the monthly and the weekly. So I didn't want to add the 365 days for the weekly and the daily spreads. This way you can customize your months however you would like, and you can plan however you would like. So let's say you wanted to add another daily spread after the third one. All you would have to do is click this little page with the plus sign here at the top, and then click on current template, and then that way you added another daily spread to your week. And then if you wanted to have like a weekly plan after this daily spread, all you would have to do is go back to the weekly plan, click on these little 3 dots up here, and then copy page, and then you would go to the page previous to where you wanted your weekly page to start. So let's say I want my weekly page to be after this one, then I would click that page with the plus sign again and do paste page. So as you can see now, I pasted another weekly spread here, and then you can just do this for all of the sections. And lastly, we have our notes section here. It comes with 3 pages of notes, but if you would like, again, you could add more note pages here. And that's about it. If you guys have any questions, anything that I didn't go over in this video, please leave it in the comments below, and I'll make sure to answer any questions that you have. I hope you guys enjoy this planner and just have fun with it. All right, bye.